on is a men's singles. It's the defending champion here from Denmark, the #1 seed, Viktor AXELSEN, against the #10 seed of Hong Kong, China, in Angus. And the draw is obviously at the top. The winner of this match, as you can see, is playing either Chen Long of China, the reigning Olympic champion, or Kenta Nishimoto, the #14 seeds of Japan. And as we're still waiting for the players, of course I can explain a little bit about it. Long from Hong Kong actually has been in Denmark some years ago doing his training in Denmark, stayed in Denmark, played for one of the Danish club in the Danish league, and of course has improved a lot since those days. But here we have some statistics on them, both of them 24 years of age, and #1 on the world ranking, and Long is #10. So we are soon having the players walking on to court. And in the meantime, I can tell you that here, Viktor AXELSEN in red have spent 43 weeks as #1 on that world ranking. But it had a little bit of a troublesome year. 2018, had to go for a minor operation on his ankle, and that kept him out of the India Open and also the All England this year. Came back and played at the European Championship, won very convincingly, but the campaign at the Thomas Cup was not the way he wanted it. He lost to Lee Chong-wei of Malaysia, and he also lost to Momota of Japan. So, of course, this man here in red is trying to get back here. And as you can see, the head-to-head between the two players is 5-0 in favour of Viktor AXELSEN.
Sorry.
And what a bizarre situation it was yesterday when they started dropping from the ceiling, and we had to change court in the middle of the match between Viktor AXELSEN and his opponent from China, and they had to move all the way down to court #5, and we had to do almost radio commentary on that one. But it's all back, and we should hopefully have no problems today, and we are ready to commence this match very shortly. In the picture, Angus of Hong Kong, age 24, 181 centimeters. He's ranked 10 in the world, and the highest he has been is #6, and that happened on the 24th of August 2017. His world ranking is based on 18 tournaments. It's just your 10 best results that counts, and here the way to this third round for Long. He's won in 2 straight games in both his matches and has not really been under any pressure against Raoul Must yesterday, winning 21-18, 21-18 in 40 minutes. His opponent on the other side, the defending world champion here, and also bronze medal winner from the Olympics 2016, Viktor AXELSEN, 24 years of age, 194 centimeters. Ranked 1, and of course the highest is #1. As I mentioned earlier, he spent 43 weeks as #1 on the world ranking. Yesterday he was in a little bit of trouble. It doesn't look like that in the second round against Huang Yuxiang, but it was actually 16-all in the first game, and Huang was really on a roll when they had to switch courts, and that completely threw him off. And AXELSEN winning 17, and then the last one 21-8 in 48 minutes on that court, #5.
Ready to play?
But that showed a lot of really strong commitment and confidence from Viktor AXELSEN being able to move court and then suddenly winning so convincingly.
Bolden er 20 centimeter hurtigere, ikke?
So here we have the two coaches from Denmark. On the left in the white t-shirt is Kenneth Jonassen, a former world #2 on the world ranking in the men's singles. And next to him is a former international men's doubles player, Thomas Stavngård.
Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Angus, Hong Kong, China. And on my left, Viktor AXELSEN, Denmark. Angus to serve, level, play.
And the umpire is Liu Yun of China. And the service judge is the Datan of India. So will the man serving in the yellow t-shirt here be able to break the duck? He has lost all previous encounters between these two players. So it's a tall order. But being number 10 on that world ranking, you never know what's happening. Anything can happen. It's not only that he's lost all encounters between these two players, but he has also lost in 2 straight games, which means he's not even been able to take one game away from Viktor AXELSEN over these last encounters.
Service over. 1-2.
Call in, but AXELSEN straight away challenging.
Challenger, call in.
So let's see what Hawkeye has got to say. As previously mentioned, what would we do without this system? That we are able to challenge is adding on so much more, but also giving a very, very fair situation for the players. And here we see Viktor AXELSEN unsuccessful on that challenge, which means he's got one challenge left in this first and opening game. 3-1 in Cologne. I must say, personally, I was very surprised when I saw the head-to-head between these two players, because when I'm watching in Cologne, I feel that he's a very good player, and I feel that he maybe have the game to put some pressure on AXELSEN. So that was very surprising to me, that the head-to-head was so convincing in the favour of AXELSEN. And here we have yet another challenge. It's called in, but in Cologne is challenging it. And that one is in, so both players now got one challenge remaining in this opening game.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 2-4 play.
Try to have not look at how Cologne was missing this shot, but look where Viktor AXELSEN is standing. He's standing so close to the net on the straight one, and I personally think that is what I would call an overcommitment. And any cross-court shot, he would have been in problems. Instead of that, it's now 4 apiece. Just going wide. So this is where Enkalong really have to keep cool, not making these kind of mistakes. Just fuel the confidence of the world champion from Denmark. Gotta keep it solid. He was asking for it. Crossing from the forehand to the forehand from the net into that deep forehand corner on Axelsen, who is 194 centimeters. That is plain suicide. And yes, Axelsen winning this rally. He should have gone down the line on that shot. Yeah, that's in. This time helped by the drift coming from the right. And straight away, I could hear that Viktor AXELSEN was really scolding himself, saying, don't do that. Yeah, that's good execution there. Great precision in the shot. That sliced shot cross-court from the forehand, so close to the sideline, and Axelsen can't retrieve it. Good point, well set up at the net by Enkalong. So just put 1 point in it between the two players. Axelsen is 7-6 up, but Kalong is serving. He's got something in his eye, giving Axelsen an opportunity to talk to the coaches and tell them what he wants to do. And there's no doubt that he wants to focus on the front part of the court, which is what we call the first 1/3 of the court, close to the net. So he's got something in his eye, and that's really troubling. So he's calling the doctor. Sure, he needs to rest the eye and get it back. Hopefully it's not going to trouble him for the rest of the match here.
It's okay, it's still inside, but can you help me to put that into the right place? Okay. So you want to go out and do it? No, here. No, I cannot help you.
Maybe it's his contact lens. Maybe he's having a problem with the contact lens. Because I know, seeing from pictures that under normal circumstances he's wearing glasses, and he's asking the help from the doctor to get the contact lens in place. So he must have moved unintentionally. I think he should be ready very soon.
Oh, this is I will give you one. Even another
And Kalong ready again. Just want to hit a few shots here just to make sure there's a long way. And Axelsen just asking to hit a few shots, and that is permitted by the umpire.
Play.
So we're ready to resume here, 6-7, and Kalong is serving. course, it's for Viktor AXELSEN to use that situation to his advantage. That maybe Inkalong is a little bit uneasy at the moment. Can't see really properly still. And the first 2 points here going to Viktor AXELSEN, 9-6 up. See, he's standing very, very close to the net there. Viktor AXELSEN moving up. Yeah, he got it behind the back there, but all in vain. Not quality enough, but still fantastic to get it back. Try to have a look at this one behind his back, not watching it. And just hit it on the frame. Yeah, that's in right on the line. And 1 point away from the mid-game interval here, 10-7. This is where I feel sometimes Viktor AXELSEN must throw in some variation at the front court there, because so often he will go cross-court from the forehand side and from the backhand side. And it's a little bit too easy for the opponent to read it. But let's see here. AXELSEN goes into the mid-game interval with a lead of 11-8. There we've got the confirmation in 11 minutes.
One, 20 seconds. Pause 1, 20 seconds.
Still having problems with that contact lens. Not personally having had to use glasses or contact lenses, but I've had a very, very good doubles partner. And I know that that's very troubling.
11-8. Play.
The umpire is asking Viktor AXELSEN to ask for permission to change the shuttle. But that was a good play there. Good attacking shot. Flat drive at the body. That's a fault. Yes, that's a fault. Definite. The net was moving. Even I could see it from up here.
Service over. 13-9.
But he did the right thing. It's not easy to see in the pictures there. That was because of the angle, I think. Because from up here, it really looked like he touched the net. And no one better than the umpire to call that, sitting just next to it. Once again, that smash down the line proves to be a good weapon by AXELSEN here. Once again, It's really, really close to that line. Great precision. Call in. Second time he's leaving a shot on that sideline there. Got to watch out for the drift. It's not going out. Yeah, and this is where I feel we might not get the early stages of this rally. No good cross-court smash here. But once again, we saw Axelsen really moving up very, very close to the net, but on a shot what he was eased to pass on the back line, which meant that he had to play that recovery shot on the backhand side, setting up opportunity for Enkalong to go cross-court smashing. So again, talking a little bit about this overcommitment, trying to get up too early
14.
without any purpose.
Over. 15, 13.
Just 2 points in it here. Somehow I think that Kalong should try to attack just a tiny bit more and not leave all initiative to Axelsen. That's nicely disguised. Yeah, I thought it's going out. I would probably have challenged that one myself.
Challenger called in.
It's called in. Well, we have a challenge. So let's see what Hawkeye's got to say.
Line judge. Line judge.
It's called in, which means no challenges remaining.
No challenge remaining.
And just 1 point in it
15, 16.
between these two players, and that can be crucial. You know, perhaps getting into a setting in this first game, and then suddenly there's a doubtful call, and you can't call that a challenge. It's definitely a disadvantage. Here we see Enkalong suddenly attacking a lot more. And Axelsen really have to defend it. I will probably say that the umpire should have said something here cautioning Axelsen, because here he's shouting, here, like, oh, how can I miss that shot? But he knew that was in. But Enkalong, he fell for it and left the shot that was way, way in. 17-15. But very good defensive skills by the defending champion, Viktor AXELSEN. Really had to work hard in that rally. Just out of reach. Try to have a look at this.
16, 17.
But again, it shows a little bit of that overcommitment I've been talking about a little bit earlier. Standing very, very close to the net. And if these cross courts are coming, it's tough to get them. Cool, calm and collected. These closing situations.
19, 16.
2 points here, kind of given away. And suddenly 19-16 down. Good patience from both of these two players. AXELSEN intercepted really well this one. Good attack down the line. Kalong really, really well. Not able to get across, but still a very nice reply on that block shot. Perfect opportunity for AXELSEN to play the spinning net shot, but he missed it. Slightly disguised, but on a few occasions that's been going long on the back line. Our player in the top 10 here is Kalong. He's only won 3 tournaments prior to this. Let's call out. And suddenly it's 19-all. 3 points in a row here for the Hong Kong China player. Try to have a look at this one. Yep, just out. As I mentioned, Kalong have only won tournaments, 3 tournaments, and that was in 15 where he won the Big Burger GP Gold tournament, 16 Hong Kong Open, and 17 the Malaysian Masters. So for a top 10 player, he hasn't won a lot. First a game point here for the #1 in the world on the world ranking, Viktor AXELSEN, 2019. Going for the big smash on the body. That's clever. That's really clever. So often he's gone down the line, but this time he chose to go on that forehand side of the body. That is really good variation. Look at that. Perfectly placed. . . 2 points
så forbliver positiv. Du har lige bevist, at du kan kæmpe dig til det.
Ja.
Nå.
Nu skal han i hvert fald arbejde hårdt for at vinde.
Ja. Det mest vigtige, det er, at der er
In terms of that contact lens, I'm sure that Kalong is back to full force here. And he's not troubled by that anymore. And that's what Viktor AXELSEN said in this interval here to his coach, Kennedy Onesen. At least now, if Kalong is going to win this one, he's going to work very, very hard and very long. There's no doubt that he's very confident having the upper hand here, won the first game.
20 seconds.
His coach, Kenneth Jonasson, was voted the coach of the year by the Badminton Europe in 2017. And incidentally, this man was male player of the year 2017 for Badminton Europe.
Second game, level play. Service over. 1 love.
Sideline, AXELSEN asked the umpire to get the court marked. This year, the man in the picture got to the final of the German Open, but he lost in 3 very close games to Zhou Qianqian of Chinese Taipei. Yeah, good start here by Kalong of Hong Kong. So chances are now that AXELSEN will try to get the initiative and be much more aggressive. It doesn't matter whether it's a fault or not, that lift was just too short. Don't even argue the case, just accept it. And to me, that was definitely the shuttle. That was why he was not going further back on the court. Kept in nicely. And what a good start here for Kalong, 5-1 up in the second game.
5-1.
And Viktor AXELSEN seems to struggle to find the rhythm.
spiller i defen. Godt arbejde.
Thank you. Service over. 2-5. Three, 5.
Yeah, good pace here. That's well played. That's well played by Kalon. That cross court of the net was very, very sharp. Axelsen getting up there, but as we see, and what Kalon must do is to close that net down, and he did it so well. This time he was not faulted. I could see that Axelsen was really looking at the umpire to maybe get her to call that fault, but she didn't. 6-3. Yeah, good simple shot. Play back to where Kalon came from.
4-6.
So Axelsen won the last 3 of the 4 points, the last 4 points. That's well kept in, but we have a challenge.
On Kalon challengers. Called in.
It's in.
Challenge and successful. 1 challenge remaining.
And as you can hear the umpire saying, unsuccessful. Points for Axelsen, and now the gap between the two players just 1.
5-6. Play.
That's where he's got to watch out, Kalon. Once again, he's trying to go cross-court from that low forehand position, cross to a tall man of 194 centimeters. And of course, you're getting punished. It's a shot that should not be played unless Axelsen is completely out of balance.
Okay, thank you.
And Axelsen here using some of his Chinese. He's actually really good in Chinese, I'm told. Of course, I cannot judge it, but people I know say that he speaks really good Chinese. And can hold a press conference in Chinese, which is not bad at all. that good cross-court smash. So it's almost like a talk of war here. One point, and then another point the other way, and so forth, back and forth the whole time. All about getting that initiative, and this one is long on the back line. Coach Kenny Emerson is saying, you know, you've got to give it a little bit more air, lift it slightly higher because it's going long on that back line. You've got to watch out. Yeah, well left by AXELSEN. So it was 6-all, 7-all, 8-all, and 9-all. And that's way out. It was a wild shot here by AXELSEN. Not happy with himself as he's going for the kit box. 11-9 it is in 14 minutes for Inkalon.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
I mentioned earlier that the Thomas Cup campaign here for Viktor AXELSEN, he lost to Lee Chong-wei and he lost to Kento Momota. But also in the Malaysian Open, in the quarter-final, he lost to Lee Chong-wei in 2 games. And in the Indonesian Open, he lost the final to Kento Momota, also in 2 games. So he's got a little bit of catching up to do.
Lobby's over. 10, 11.
Both players really playing solid, basic shots, waiting for an opportunity, but nothing is coming their way, so that's why they just keep playing these basic shots.
11 all.
And this one was going just out, but look at how AXELSEN twisted the right angle there. Hopefully he's okay. Try to have a look at it, if we get it in slow motion, how he's going over on the outside of that ankle on the right foot.
Sin løft. God højde på, når du endelig løfter dig ind.
Okay, thank you.
Kallang wants to change it, change the shuttle. AXELSEN refuses, and the umpire agrees with him, which means that they will continue with the same shuttle. 11 all it is. again looking for the fault there. Axelsen looking at the umpire.
12-11.
Once again, silence. I know Axelsen said that, you know, he's going to work hard, Kalong, to win now. I won the first game. But in all honesty, I don't think Kalong minds at all. He is prepared to go that full distance. I don't know, but I somehow sense that we might have an upset, a major upset on its way here. Good play by Axelsen. Good guess. Really, really good guess by Kalong. Choosing the right side. He had a 50-50 chance. Chose the right side and got it back. This time it was Kalong appealing to the umpire. Isn't this a fault? That's really well played. Axelsen play well at the net for the time being, really playing well, winning a lot of rallies at that backhand situation at the net. Setting it up nicely. Going cross-court on that one, but as you can see, not coming over. 13-14, it's getting really close. You can almost sense the tension in the air here. Good defense by Axelsen, but I really feel for Kalong in this situation. He had everything under control, good opportunity, but somehow Axelsen got it back. Got to be a little bit more decisive when he's moving in at the net there. And that's too short.
Over. 16-14.
Good smash down the line. That's the one that's working for him. It's been working the whole match. Other shots has let the champion down, but this shot is definitely working. And it's 16 apiece. Situation here where the umpire is saying, you know, don't shout in the face of your opponent, I'm quite sure.
you.
Bare spille, spille, spille.
17, 15.
And that is going way out. First he had a low service that was too short. Now he's playing that one out at the sideline. It really shows it's a champion under pressure. He is not feeling comfortable, that's for sure. Called out. It's called out. Just clips the top of the tape. The linesman was a little bit undecided first, just about calling it in, but then changed his mind, called it out, and yes, it was out. Axelsen just 3 points away.
18, 17.
Claiming victory in this match, but there's still yet a lot of badminton in it. Just 2 points away. Axelsen at one stage said just to himself and his coaches, you know, just play, play, play. Keep it simple. And that's exactly what he's doing now. Kalong is a little bit more desperate, trying to find the winners. So can Kalong here find the answer? And that should be a good follow-up. That's going out. That is going long on the back line. I cannot believe that. That's a massive opportunity for Kalong. But he's pushing it too far up the back line, and Axelsen saved by the bell. This one here is a massive opportunity, and as you can see, that's going way out. 2 match points for Viktor AXELSEN, 20-18 up. Having won the first game, 21-19.
Service over, 20, match point, 18.
Yeah, that's good play. That's good play by Axelsen. Play that half smash back to where Kalong was coming from, cross court. But I can assure you, I know Viktor AXELSEN, and he is not happy with his performance. He is not happy, that's for sure. He is feeling uncomfortable on court. And on many occasions, he was the one asking to get the court mopped. And I feel that maybe he is a little bit insecure on his physical ability as well. Time will tell. Axelsen through to the quarterfinals, played tomorrow. So Victor's asked here to do a selfie with some of the spectators on one of these selfie sticks. But in the meantime here, we watch that match point, and that is really well played. And you can see it's a happy man. He is happy that he got away with it. He is a relieved man. So, Viktor AXELSEN get all his gear together here, and the two players are leaving the court. And here we got the confirmation in that men's singles third round. Viktor AXELSEN, the #1 seed and reigning world champion, won 21-19, 21-18 in a very, very close match against Long of Hong Kong, China.